YouTube? It's another Wednesday with the one and only BillyJ on the Fab 5 collab. This week we are talking about Uganda and what's been going on there. And for those that do not know, Uganda is a country in East Africa, which gained its independence from Britain in 1962. It was also the setting of the movie The Last King of Scotland, where Forest Whitaker played the brutal dictator Idi Amin. Also, Uganda has had its problems with Joseph Kony and the Lord's Resistance Army. And more recently, Uganda has been in the news due to its President Yoweri Museveni, who signed into law the Jail the Gays Law. And that law recently was known as the Kill the Gays Law, because it once called for the execution of LGBT members who were serial offenders. And that is something that Radical Evangelicals and even a U.S. Congressman James Inhofe of Oklahoma, supported this. Well, the calling of the execution of a group of people caused such an international uproar that the authors of this legislation changed the bill to, instead of executing gays, they now jail them up to life. And according to this law, not only are the offenders hauled off to jail, but also anybody that knew about it and didn't report it can be jailed. So who came up with a crazy law like this? Ugandan Parliament member David Bahati introduced the bill in 2009. After his meeting with American anti-gay activist Scott Lively. Scott attended a 2009 conference in Uganda, and he said this. He called the gay rights movement an evil institution whose goal is to deflect the marriage-based society and replace it with a culture of sexual promiscuity. Newsflash there, Scott, the gays aren't the only people that are promiscuous. So it is apparent that the radical evangelicals in America are losing the battles for equal rights. So they decide that they're going to spread the hate to other countries that share their same views. Because that's exactly what Jesus would do. In response to the initial bill, retired Anglican Bishop Desmond Tutu had a wonderful response. He said, "I would refuse to go to a homophobic heaven. I would much rather go to the other place. I would not worship a God who is homophobic, and that is how deeply I feel about this." Well, thank you for your support, Bishop Desmond Tutu. The struggle for equal rights in America still rages on, and may very well be over in the next few years. However, the struggle for equal rights worldwide will be an even longer battle that may unfortunately never come to light due to theocracies, dictatorships, and cultures with deeply held misconceptions of the LGBT community. My thoughts and prayers go out to our brothers and sisters in Uganda, living through this nightmare scenario and constantly living in fear of being sent to prison for life just for being who they were born to be. I leave with a simple yet poignant quote from the ex-Secretary of State and hopefully future President of the United States, Mrs. Hillary Rodham Clinton. And she said, "Gay rights are human rights." The link to her whole speech will be down below, and it is a very great video. Remember, peace, love, unity, respect. Peace out, guys.